Then it's Chet Holmgren. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Joe in at the 2. And for Brooklyn, Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's Cam Thomas. Then it's Nicholas Claxton. And it's MP in at point. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Grant, a look into the future of the NBA tonight. These are two of the brightest young teams in the league.
You know, when it's all said and done, BA, these are squads that I expect to eventually play for titles. I mean, the talent is there. And, of course, it's all about gaining experience and gelling as a team.
Now here's Finney-Smith, averaging around 5 points a game. Here's MP. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to go on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And Doris from Brooklyn, what do you think their biggest challenge will be retooling this roster?
Yeah, one of the problems they face, they don't own many of their own draft picks. So acquiring key pieces has to come through trades and free agency. And with that, you then have to have the salary cap implications to deal with. This is not easy.
Now here's Dort. Checking his numbers, he's put up a little over 9 points a game. Just 5 to shoot. Driving to the basket. Pass to Joe. From deep. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
MP scanning the floor. Bridges passes to Thomas. Out to the right wing. Dort with a steal. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And he buries his first look.
Incredible focus there by SGA. The ability to absorb contact and continue through it.
On the wing, MP. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. MP shot is off. It's stolen away. And Claxton gets the bucket.
Boy, when he's this deep, it's going to be tough to stop him, especially with a smaller defender.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Got a hand on it. To the paint. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Puts up a 3. Nails it from 3. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second bucket of the night.
And great awareness. Holmgren's so good at reading the movement of his teammates. A very heady passer for a big man.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here. Johnson, he's checked in for Finney-Smith. Doris, how about the production we've been seeing from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander?
He has taken that step from star to superstar, simply stated. I think he's got the potential to make multiple All-NBA teams, the ability offensively to attack at 3 levels, and to be equally good on the defensive end of the floor. This guy is something special.
And let's take a second to look over the Rookie of the Year race. Lots more in store for these young players in the months ahead. But let's see how they've made their presence felt so far. You take a look at Holmgren, and he's demonstrated some tremendous skill so far. We're smack in the middle of the season, and he's just one spot back from the top.
And with about half the season behind us, it's clear how much potential he has to blossom into a star.
Well, one thing we can be sure of, what a race it's going to be for Rookie of the Year over the second half of the season. I can't wait.
That's a tough, contested shot for mid-range. Not what they wanted.
Well, especially with that defensive player in the area. You know he's going to find a way to get into the shooter and make him uncomfortable.
Now here's Bridges. Right now he's contributing about 15.5 points a game. MP outside. Pass to Bridges. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Thomas. Offline with a 3.
And that's how you have to defend him out there on the three-point line. Played him perfectly.
Here's Holmgren. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Well, hey, guys, can we talk?
Line change here for Brooklyn. What's something that stuck out to you about Lou Dort's game, Doris?
I guess the first thing that pops for me, BA, is how hard he plays the game, how willing he is nightly on the defensive end of the floor to take on the opponent's best scorer, to not get down in the dumps when he's scored upon, and to bring the same effort no matter who he's playing and no matter what he's up against.
MP is out there with Cameron Thomas. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Claxton in at the 5, down low. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Rockets made some excellent plays. He added 8 points, and he was able to provide some stout defense on that end of the court, too. A surprise effort from a guy who typically plays a smaller role. We'll see if he can keep building the momentum.
Okay, thanks for that. You know, the impact he had on that game was big.
And it's not easy to point to just one area he made a difference, but his effect was felt all over the place. He was on fire.
Pretty much in attack mode the whole evening. We'll see if he plays with that same level of aggression here tonight.
Williams passes to Joe. Baseline jumper. It's tipped. MP against Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Claxton. Williams grabs the board. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Coming off an unbelievable high-scoring game. Holmgren, the pass to Williams. Dort outside. From outside the arc. Brooklyn with the board. Their last meeting was in Oklahoma City, where they were unable to fight off the Thunder.
This time around, they're looking for better execution offensively. They have to avoid mistakes.
Well, so many of their problems stem from turnovers. They simply could not take care of the ball, and it cost them in that matchup.
Big-time effort on the glass.
And when you have a touch that soft, those tip-ins are easier to make. From 15 feet away, and that's off the glass and in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10 points in the game.
Oh, boy, how slippery is SGA on the dribble drive. Just so difficult to stay in front of him.
Pass to Claxton.
Last 2 minutes to play. Second quarter.
Shoots over Holmgren. Claxton can't get it to go. The Thunder have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. You know, Doris, when you think of the Oklahoma City Thunder, the days of Durant, Westbrook, and Harden certainly come to mind.
Boy, what a special time that was for this organization. There's no question those guys went on to win MVP awards. Now this front office wants to establish a fresh identity with a new young core. So much to look forward to.
And the Nets call time here. And some were saying, with the rise of the 3-ball, everyone is playing the same. You feel there are enough different styles, Doris?
You know what, BA? I know how much emphasis is placed on spreading the floor in the three-point shot. But here's what I believe ultimately. This game is as fun or perhaps more fun than it's ever been for me personally, and it has everything to do with the skill of the players. The shooting, the best it's ever been. The skill level, the highest it's ever been. So I love the game in its current standing.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Sharp, he's checked in for Finney-Smith. Johnson comes in for Thomas. And it's Schroeder in for MP. Minute 32 left to play in the first half. Pass to Sharp. Over Williams. They get it back. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
No reason to do so there. He was going to leave, no doubt.
Throws it up high. Oh, what a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Gilgeous-Alexander's shot is good.
Yeah, teams will try to get physical with SGA, but make sure you understand that wiry frame is big-time strong.
There's 45 seconds left in the second quarter. And And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul. First
Hey, you
team.
look at some of the young star power on OKC. Grant, they haven't had that since the Kevin Durant years.
Oh, BA, I mean, those KD teams were built through the draft. So no matter where they're picking, the Thunder seem to uncover.
Substitution.
And so it's Oklahoma City up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. Back after the... Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
Oh, he's been their defensive anchor so far, stifling shots left and right.
If he is in the area, he's going to challenge your shot. He's going to block it, alter it. He's going to have an impact.
And on the floor for Mark Daigneault starting the second half. Inside, we got Williams and Holmgren. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Lou Dort. And it's Joe in at the 2 spot. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Now guarded by MP. Three-pointer. And the basket by Joe. Joe's got 6 points.
We are talking about a 6'6" point guard. Shai has got a great view of the floor. What an easy pass.
MP, the pass to Claxton. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and there's another one for the Thunder.
Well, you just get to your spot and rise and fire. The confident pull-up from Mr. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Oh, there's the alley. Up high, and down it goes on the lob.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Man, absolutely jaw-dropping. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Ben Simmons has dealt with injuries, yes, but the mental aspect is also one that he's working on. He said, quote, being assertive and aggressive. I know who I am. I know I need to get to the rim and get buckets, and that's also going to help my teammates and get them going. Brian, they are all about regaining that confidence.
Such a key right now. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there. And so MP will bring it up for the Nets. 17-point game. Following this one, they host the Trailblazers. That'll be the second and last game of a quick homestand.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 here in the quarter.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Inside, and stolen by Holmgren. Bridges against Dort. Outside, Williams. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
Rare turnover.
And Brooklyn's shooting only 39% so far in the game. Cam Thomas out there with MP. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. So that's the Nets 5. MP inside. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Just 5 on the clock. And a fast break now for the Thunder. Pass to Wallace. It's Dort on the wing. He's guarded by Bridges. Back to Dort. The shot comes out. Nice D from Bridges. Now here's Finney-Smith. Here's Thomas. Now MP. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Here's MP. Wallace pulls it in.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Williams. Here's Holmgren. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Boy, you got to say, Doris, in the last few years, we've seen fantastic MVP races in the league.
What we have seen, BA, is several players, not 1 or 2, but several players, play at an MVP level in multiple seasons. And to me, that adds intrigue to the end of the season. The race has really gone up to the final couple weeks of the season. Just high-level basketball, and you love that it's that competitive.
Finney Smith passes to Bridges. And here's MP. And he's going for the oop here. Out of bounds. It'll be Oklahoma City's ball. And now a glimpse of who's out ahead in the All-Star voting.
I'm sure the fans and the players are eager for an update.
You take a look at Holmgren. He's just outside the top 10 in Western Conference All-Star voting.
So he's got some ground to make up to be named a starter. But still, the fans are giving him his props.
And keep checking in for the latest in All-Star voting results.
We all know that SGA is very capable of averaging 30 for a season. Tonight's exploit should come as no surprise.
MP against Gilgeous-Alexander. MP inside. Oh, it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander.
SGA, an outstanding defender, that time sends it back.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Nets. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. You have to like what we're seeing from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Boy, much needed timeout. This guy's scoring at will, and they've had no answer.
It's time to make some noise. Put your hands in the air. Let me see you. Another spectacular show from the Brooklyn Nets.
The Nets have got none of their shots to go in this final quarter. 0 for 4. And Gilgeous-Alexander with a block. And he's able to get it back. Goes back up. They get it again.
And they've done well from the free throw line this half. No misses yet.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Thunder.
Well, look at this. I mean, points off turnovers. So aggressive, forcing the other team to make mistakes. And it's really paid off.
Second chance points have also been a big part of what's happened in this game. Crashing the boards with authority, turning those opportunities into second chance points. Boy, big time on the offensive glass.
Joe's checked in for Oklahoma City. To the left wing. Pass to Holmgren. Clock at 4. Brooklyn with the board. Finney Smith's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Bridges.